morning. Oh, buddy. Tanya, what are we gonna do here? What's the? I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do here. Look at this. Look at the NASDAQ right now, people. 5-minute chart here. Are you kidding me? Look at the London. Oh, God. What the fuck is this, man? Steve Townsend is holding 18,500 longs. Steve, you've got them diamond hands. I mean, it's just frustrating, man. It's so frustrating at this point. We talked about this level there yesterday, actually. This 380 level kind of getting down to. We had a pivot point there at the 362s. We pulled back into the middle of this big fair value gap there on the hourly chart. We're back to pretty much FOMC, right? This has been chop, and guess where we're at? Back to the FOMC announcement level. So, why is it? It sucks. Sucks when it makes that big of a move pre-market and it's that clean. I don't know if it's just like FOMO of now sitting here being like, fuck. Look at this move. Steve's down 67,000. Oh, God. Crazy, Steve. All right. Big move here pre-market. Overnight, the London move started selling there at 8:30 again. So it's gonna be fun, boys and girls. It's gonna be a fun day. Oh, God. Good. Gonna be so much freaking fun. So much. What's funny is I don't think we even had any 8:30 numbers. We didn't. We got 10 o'clock numbers, but we didn't have any. We got Jolt's job opening numbers at 10 o'clock. We got an FOMC member, Brown, speaking at 10:10. We got some New Zealand milk auctions at 11. We got literally Fed FOMC member Williams, FOMC Mester, FOMC member Daly speaking 12 o'clock, 12:05, and then like 1:30. So let's go. It's time to party, my friends. Oh, so exciting. Oh, man. I wasn't really looking forward to this, to be honest. I woke up this morning, I saw the market moving down. I was hoping we were going to find some type of bounce to get a retracement back up. But as of right now, the market just bleeding out. Bleeding out here. How low can we go? The $1 million question. Currently, it's 9 o'clock here in the morning. Think, 240 area would be kind of the next level, 240 area down there. There's a pivot point there at the 250s on the hourly chart now. I don't like it. I don't like it. I did not short. I did not do anything. It's pre-market. The market, I did not trade overnight. We will be opening up with a big gap to the upside. We closed yesterday on the QQQ up there at the 444. So about a 4-point push back up to try to fill that gap from close yesterday. We have been seeing a lot of gap fills lately. So we'll see. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Trying to stay optimistic here, but ugh. Basically a 200-point move here overnight London is a recipe for disaster here today for chop. So what's going on? Sean Griffin. The move down here on the 50-minute chart. Look at that. All right. So if we look here, I don't even know. What do we got? What do we got? Pivot points here. VWAP. Let's get it all on there. We're running into a pivot point down here at the 310s for now. 18,310. We got the VWAP all the way up there at the 429, 430 level. There's a pivot point there at the 403s as well. Your only prop firm's website doesn't work? What do you mean it doesn't work? God. I can't. Yeah, my website's down. You gotta love it. There's too much traffic, man. Running too much traffic. Is here only promotion or also trading? Mostly just promotion. I'm just here to promote my OnlyFans, basically. So, yeah, no trading at all. We are not here to trade. We're here just for OnlyFans promotion. Does your site use Cloudflare? It does. It uses Cloudflare. Is that bad? All right, so we're moving down here to this 310 pivot point. We have had 0 bounces this morning so far. It has just been an absolute bloodbath here, my friends. So, oh man, absolute bloodbath here. It's a bloodbath. That's right. It's an absolute bloodbath. I'll try a little long right here to see if we can't get a push back up off that pivot point. Feel like we've just been sell here. So we'll see if it gets a little pop back up there. Ugh. Not gonna. Not filled. No pop. No pop there. I feel like this 310 area has to get some type of pop. Now it pops back up. Perfect. If we can get back up, I think like kind of push back up towards that 30 level off this 10s, you know, just some type of reversal, a little bit of a bounce here off this pivot. At least like up into the 30s would be nice. No pivot bounce. Market's still just moving down there. Crazy. Don't try to buy the knife today, boys. Anybody that's gonna, okay. I'm not reading the chat today. No more chat today. Too early for the chat. It is too early to deal with the chat today. No, thank you. NASDAQ just continuing to sell, sell, sell. Down there to the 295s now. We're right at a pivot point on the ES here at the 5,252s. All right, I think this is gonna find something here. We kind of trapped below that 300 level. This would be kind of a push back up here now. All right, we got market opening up here in 15 minutes. We got 10 o'clock numbers today, by the way. So we will see how she plays here. Looking here at the NASDAQ right now, 295s. We pulled back pretty much to this level, 280 level, which was the pre-FOMC meeting. Pre-FOMC meeting there on back there March 20th, Wednesday. And now we are back to this level now. NASDAQ just grinding lower here. 5-minute chart, nothing but red, red, red since 8:30 here. Dollar just dumped. I don't know. It's really hard to get short down here. That's for sure. Need some type of pushback up. See if we push back up, get denied at the pivot point there. But I feel like there's got to be some type of bounce here at some point. $15-minute chart here. Just red, red, red. Red, red, red. Are there any bulls left in the market this morning? Watch this thing at open just squeeze straight back up. That would be hilarious, actually. Not that hard going short. Sports Hub. Okay, go short. Go short. 18,290. I mean, that's all you, buddy. Absolute bloodbath here on the NASDAQ so far this morning. Are there any buyers left? NASDAQ makes a new low here. Down to the 80s again. 280s. I like to see It's like, is it too good to be true that the market just keeps going lower and lower here at open? I don't know. It just seems too good to be true. But as of right now, it's playing out that way. So all right, we got 11 minutes here till market open. 11 minutes. The market is just dumping straight down right now. It's, I know people in the chat are like, just get short. Sports Hub, you fuck off. You told me to go short. Get the fuck out of here. These people in the chat, like, I love him. Like, I told you to go short. Like, okay, here's the thing, right? If some idiot in the chat says, Patrick, go short, and then I get short and it fucking squeezes back up, are you going to come to my house and fucking give me a refund? Are you going to come and reset my account when it blows up? No, so shut the fuck up. God. Like idiots. Patrick, I told you to get short. I told you. Congratulations. If my entire life was based off of taking advice from people on the internet, I would still be a fucking loser watching somebody on YouTube every day. That's the difference, right? Like if I would have spent my whole entire life just sitting on YouTube looking for advice, then I would be nowhere. I would be exactly where everybody in the chat that wants to give me advice is at. Nowhere. God. The ban hammer is coming out. Let's go. Who wants it? Who wants it? Banning more people than most people got watching. I love it too. It's just like, oh, I don't know. If it bounces, what's the target? I don't fucking know. I mean, this is just like, because you, all right, think about it like this. If the market was already open, let's say right now it was 10 o'clock and we were looking at this, we'd be like, well, I'm not gonna fuck it. You know what I mean? Like if the market was fucking open right now and this move happened, would you be very excited to get short down here right now? Like, you know? You're gonna ask the 8-ball, will the market go up or will the market go down today? It didn't even show me an answer. Fuck. Fuck. even Even the magic 8-ball wouldn't give me an answer this morning. That's amazing. All right, one more time. Will the market go up at open? Looks like yes. The magic 8-ball has spoken. I love the way you. The NASDAQ continuing to just move on downtown here. Fucking wild. Still moving down. I think this thing's gonna just get fucking ripped to the moon at open. I don't know. Just looks like it's gonna fucking rip to the goddamn moon here at open. I just feel like at this point, it's just too easy for someone to come in here at open and just get short, right? Like, it's like the market loves to fucking trap and sucker people into positions. So like right now, I am not getting short down here. Even if this thing fucking dumps 100 points, I don't give a fuck. I ain't doing it. You know, it'd be one thing if the market was opening up and it was like 9:30 and we were sitting at the 475s, right? And then it's like, okay, I want to get short. But like, at this point, am I really going to get fucking short at the bottom down here? I fucking, we're right there where the FOMC numbers came out. Again, it's like yesterday, like I said. I mean, I might be totally wrong. This thing could just fucking drop another 100 points at open. But at the same time, it's, you know what's going to happen. If I go fucking short here at open, it's going to fucking rip 100 points. So I guess the next logical thing is just to get long. We got 3 minutes here till market opens. It's it's time to party, to party, to party, party, party. All right, we're looking at the hourly chart right now. Very simple. It's been fucking 3 hours of red, red, red. Does that mean we can't go lower? No. There's a pivot point down here at the 240s or 250 area. But still, it's like, fuck. This is the $1 million fucking question about trading. It's not ideal. Like, this is just not an ideal fucking overnight move. 200-point move overnight. I mean, look at that. Overnight, we moved 200 fucking points now. 250 points. It's just like, fuck, man. If I don't know if I've ever heard of FOMO. If there was a definition of FOMO in the fucking Wikipedia fucking dictionary, this would be the perfect dictionary fucking picture of Wikipedia. This would be the perfect picture to illustrate FOMO. Right? I mean, it's just fucking So, we'll see. Why didn't you trade that move? Patrick, why did you not wake up at 3 o'clock at 4:18 in the morning? Patrick, why did you not wake up at 4:18 and short exactly at 18,508? What is wrong with you, Patrick? Why would you not have done that? Why did you not wake up literally at 4:18 a.m., short exactly at the high and cover down here now? You're an idiot, Patrick. You're so fucking stupid. God. You're the dumbest person I ever seen. Oh, God. All right. Let's stay focused here, my friends. We're here to make money. We don't care what happens now. We just need the market to make a move. And here it is. The bell is now open for business. See if we get this push. I think we gotta like retest that 18,300 level up there. Right? Right? I just feel like it's gonna get touched. All right, we got some buyers holding the low. We hit that 70 level for now. I think if we get above the 300s, there's a quick push up there, 310, 320s. Kind of squeeze some shorts here. Let's see if it's possible. Once again, searching right down to the lows again, down there to the 70s. The YM right now dumping. The ES trying to push back up here. Dollar selling down. NASDAQ's holding here at the 70s. We're not just jumping straight down. So obviously that's a good sign for the bulls to get this push above the 300s here. I like the way you kiss me. Let's push up here to the 90, through the 90s here next. Got to take out that 90 level. 90s right now holding us down here for now. The Dow right now is just dumping straight down. NASDAQ's holding on here. We can get through the 90s. Can we get through the 90s? Right? Can we get through there? And here we go, lower again. just chop it right back up there. The chop is real. Market is chopping around down here at the lows right now. Will they get a move up here? Through that 90 level, things get interesting for the bulls to get a squeeze going right now. Just stuck here below the 90s and chopping down there at the 6Ds. Epic reversal coming here above the 90s, maybe. Let's see. Just chopping down here. Got to get through that 80 area strong and then get through the 90s and then try to push up here some. Right now we are going nowhere fast. There we go. Now we're pushing, baby. Let's get through that 90 level here. Get through the 90s up there. She wants it. Need this basically to break over the 90s there and then take out the 300s there next. The ES making new lows right now. The NASDAQ trying to push up here. The Dow, everything in trouble right now. So as long as we stay below that 90 level, not looking good. Getting denied there again. ES making a new low here. NASDAQ. Not good. If we take out that 60 level, move down there towards the 40s, we just couldn't get through that 90 area for the push. So we're moving on down here now. Will we take out that 60 area one more time? And we took it out. Oh, buddy. All right, now down there to the 250s again. And just like we expected, the chop is real here. 250-point move pre-market. You got to expect choppy action at open on the NASDAQ. Still moving down there to the 240s now, through the 60s. Woo! Wow. I love the way you miss me, baby. Won't you kiss me? Will we ever bounce ever again? We got that 18,200 pivot point down there. $290 denied earlier there and just dumped straight back down. Oh, buddy. No bounce yet. It's Black Monday, Black Tuesday. The dollar's selling down here right now. NASDAQ's trying to do something here. That 40 area to get through there, resistance right now at the 40s there. We pop through that 40 level, maybe pop back up towards the 60s again. But She don't want to hold up for now. The SPY, the QQQ, the ES trying to push back up. Just like no buyers right now. There we go. Through the 40s. I feel like this 60 area wants to get touched up there. What do you think? 60 area wants to get touched? Just feel like it. All right, see if we get this push up there towards the 60s now. The chop is real. Oh, man. There's that squeeze back up. 250s now. We push up here to the 60 area, get denied. Might be a good opportunity. We'll get short here. See how this looks. This bear flag. We got news coming out here, by the way. There's 10 o'clock news today. We got Jolt's job opening numbers at 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock. $10 o'clock here. Just sitting here being patient. Nice and easy, getting my payouts from Apex. I don't need to do anything crazy. Just little nice easy trades. We got that news coming out here in 10 minutes. So now I'm like, fuck, do I grab the short here? I don't know. Dollar's trying to push back up. Nasdaq holding that 40 level. I think if we break 35s, I would maybe take a short to try to get that move through that low there. We still got that pivot point down there at the 206s. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Many traders don't like trading the open. They stay to wait at least 30 minutes. I don't know. We'll find out. Still just holding there at the 40s for now. The ES trying to make a new low. The NASDAQ holding here at the 40s. That 35 level is a key level now. If we lose 35s, I think we'll make a new low there, but as of right now, we're holding there at the 35s, so. We got news coming out here in 10 minutes. Market is, I think, waiting for numbers here. All right, 8 minutes till the numbers. Being patient, waiting. Market's going nowhere right now, so. We are stuck below that 50 level for now. I think if we lose 35s here, we move down there. 18,200s next. Watch that 35 level. There's that 35 break. Oh, God, chop. Y'all put your stop losses right there at 35, didn't you? The market makers are watching my stream. Them damn market makers. ICT is going to pay me $500,000, actually. People in the chat that talking about ICT paying me for not winning the Robbins Cup. I bet him 500,000, not 100,000. We got a $500,000 bet going here now that he won't win the Robbins Cup. Did he accept the bet? Yeah, he said he accepted the bet and he wanted me to deliver the money personally. So, I mean, I feel like if you tell someone that they have to deliver the money personally, that basically means you accept it, right? His student is in first place. Hey. It don't matter. The fucking he didn't his whole thing about winning the Robbins Cup was not about like, all right, hey everybody, I'm gonna try to win the Robbins Cup, but if my student wins the Robbins Cup, I also win. That doesn't fucking matter. Do you even have 500,000? Yeah, I've got about $700,000 in cash right now. You want some? Who wants some? Please share. Can you trade Apex, a funded account, during the news? You can hold through news. You just can't put on, you can't trade like right when the news comes out. You know, you don't want to like literally the minute that the news comes out, put a trade on. You can trade, you can hold through it. Like, I don't think there actually is a news rule with Apex. The biggest thing is you just don't want to, you know, get caught basically trying to gamble on news. Patrick, what was your announcement at 11 yesterday? That ICT joined Patrick Wieland at onlyprofirms.com. Pat, you trading during news? Not normally. Jamil, it's April. Are you giving the F-250 to your father? I don't know. He doesn't really need it. Will I sue ICT if he doesn't pay me? Unfortunately, I don't know if if you're allowed to sue someone because they don't pay you. So, unfortunately.
Whatever.
All right, we got 4 minutes here till the news comes out. 4 minutes till the news. Pay him a visit with a baseball bat. I'm not Danny Trades. I think it's just the fact that he doesn't pay is enough of a win for me. Honestly, if he doesn't win the Robbins Cup, like that alone is enough of a win, you know. Pat, are you the owner of Only Prop Firms? I am the owner of Only Prop Firms. Why? I know the website is down. I don't fucking know. So much for fucking paying for hosting services. Jeremy, watching your strategy and doing it myself has already helped me pass over 10 accounts. All right. Is that like OnlyFans, but for traders, pretty much? You thought Only Prop Firms was a gay website. Okay. Thank you. Ugh. All right, all right. You got 30 seconds here till these numbers come out, my friends. 30 seconds. Stay focused. Let's see. I think the key level, I mean, pretty much if we break to the upside or the downside here, we're just going sideways, waiting for these job numbers to come out here in 8 seconds. Little trap to the upside, then took it to the downside there, didn't they? You gotta love it. It's wild. This price action right now, god awful. I'm gonna take this long right here. Fuck it. See if we just get a quick pop up there towards the 70s or so. After that bounce, I would have oh my god. Stopped out there. Wow, you gotta love it. The market going nowhere fast, my friends. We are up for a second there. Dollar is dumping down. Nasdaq's just sitting here. You gotta love it. Are you fucking kidding me? Now it's gonna go. Classic. Just fucking classic. Look at it. And there's the push to the 70s that we were looking for. My stop there just a little too tight. A little too tight. We got to a high there of 66s so far. Most annoying shit. So I was long from the 40s there, got out at like 32, and then look at that pop straight back up. You gotta oh my baby Jesus. Up there to the 70s now. Why? Why? Fuck me. Most annoying shit sometimes. Like, why? There it is, 70 now. Baby motherfucking fucks. These are the days where I just love trading so much. The dollar is going straight down. The Nasdaq's going fucking straight up here. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at it. Up there to the 73s now. This was exactly what I was looking for. Just got chopped out of it. All right, so the market back down from the 70s now. Will we start to get some push back up here now? The numbers came out. We had that big sell-off. Are the bulls gonna try to step in here? We're basically back to FOMC levels, right? This was that, we talked about this level here, 250. We got through that 250 area. And now we're pretty much down here into that hourly. So all that support was back there on Tuesday that we got through. I would think that we start to, oh, fuck, I don't know. There's a pivot point there as well, 18,250. So let's see what happens. So now up there to the 73s, 75s, back down to the 47s. It's magical. It's so magical. Five-minute chart here. Pulling back into that wick there now. 250 area. Both the NASDAQ and the ES are trying to do something down here. Got that pivot point to the upside there at the 310s. Pivot point to the downside of the 204s. Look at the QQQ here. We bounced pretty much off that pivot point. But now starting to look like we could get this breakthrough there as well. It's not looking too hot right now. Dollar is trying to push back up. Nasdaq's trying to dump here. ES, Nasdaq both selling here now. Can we get this moved out here? Short, looking for this move down through the 30s. Oh, I swear to God, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I fucking hate this shit sometimes. It's just so classic. It's just so fucking classic. The moment that it's just, I gotta stop. I just fucks with myself. No more stupid shit, Patrick. Like, why? I hate it. Hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Is this thing really just gonna fucking... The ES is trying to make a new low right now. The NASDAQ also trying to make a new low, but NASDAQ just bounced back off the fucking 20s, 10 points back, straight back up there. Most annoying shit sometimes. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm not in it right now. Basically, why I'm pissed off is because I just covered that short for no real reason other than just being like, oh, fuck. That's the frustrating part. Very frustrating. Right now, I'm up, what is that, 1,800, so like 2,000, 5,000, and then I just flipped contracts in my 11 accounts to get the payout today, plus another 3,000, so 8,000 in my Apex accounts, literally just doing like micro scalps, fucking terrible. Terrible trading there, but I really, yeah, it's frustrating. Like that was just this, I basically got short here at 38s for that break below the 40s right here. It dipped right down here to the 20s and then popped right back up. And I was like, fuck. Thought I was going to get trapped and this thing was going to rip back up. And then there it is down to 10. So the moment that I basically changed the screen over to this screen on YouTube was the moment that it popped back up. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then it pops all the way down to the 207s. So, yeah. All right, so the market moving down here. We had the setup there on the QQQ, this break from the 438s now down there to that pivot point. We got the pivot point on the NASDAQ as well. 18,000 there. So Mirpoi Libana. I don't know what that means. Just take it slow, my friend. The thing, if you're trying to get to a payout, I think, you know, and you're so focused on having multiple accounts, there's nothing wrong with like having, you know, just like focusing on one or two accounts. You know, like it gets expensive if you're constantly trying to, you know, trade 20 accounts and blowing up 20 accounts and, you know, sometimes it's okay to just kind of focus on maybe a little bit Just focus on like 1 or 2 accounts at a time. So focus on 1 or 2 accounts, look for consistency, you know, get to a point where you're consistently, you know, trading and you feel good. Get 1 or 2 accounts, get a payout, you know, and then you can always, you know, you can always use the payout money to buy more accounts and then get more accounts funded. You know, I wouldn't say that you have to buy 20 accounts, you know, right off the bat. Like a lot of people, I think they're like, just like they're so focused on getting 20 accounts that it becomes too much, right? Just like, it's okay just to trade 1 or 2 accounts, you know? Is there a percent you can't pass per day on evaluations? I don't know what that means. Not on right now. They got 1 day funding. 1 day funding with Apex. All right, NASDAQ wanting that 18,200 level. Both the ES and NASDAQ just cannot fucking get anything going here. This is the open, by the way. We opened up here. We have really gone nowhere. I mean, yeah, I guess we've made some moves, 50-point moves here, but in general, just very tight right here, especially after seeing that move overnight. Look at that thing overnight. Come on. Come on. There's the move down, 200 again. It's 5-minute candles just look nasty right now. Nasty, nasty, nasty here. The dollar's retracing, but I'm not sure if it's gonna like get stuck here and start to move down again. So the dollar broke the downside when those numbers came out. Right now it's retracing back up into here, but this would be kind of where the dollar would start to move back down again. It gets stuck there. So what do you think? Watching. We're watching. Doo-doo-doo. I feel like the NASDAQ just kind of wants that to hold this level. I don't know, to be honest. I'm drunk. I'm drunk with the choppy junk. It's very, very difficult to see what's gonna happen. Market's gonna move, 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 move. All right, here we go. The NASDAQ is now starting to push back up. Remember, we talked about the dollar. Look at the dollar right now. The dollar's getting stuck there. Dollar's pulling back. This should get us moving again on the NASDAQ. If we can get up there above this 220 strong, and then maybe we push 240, 250s again here with the dollar. We need that dollar just to sell. NASDAQ needs to squeeze. Right? NASDAQ needs to squeeze. Can we squeeze it? Through the 30s, I'm looking for. Through the 30s here. Can you take me higher? Be a little below that we'll say 235 there. This should go. If this don't go, I'm turning it off. I'm walking away. I get the fuck out of here. No way. Do not tell me that you're going to get stuck right there. Do not do it, NASDAQ. Don't you dare do it. Oh, no. No fucking way. The market makers are watching, boys. They are fucking watching every day. Patrick Wieland, where is he going to take profit at? Let's stop the market right there. How is that possible? How can one man be so good? All right, I'm looking for 30 push here. We got to push. The dollar's selling off exactly like we said. Kind of the setup there on the dollar, right? The dollar was pulling back here. We got that pushback. The dollar's selling. NASDAQ's trying to push. As long as the dollar is breaking the downside here, I don't see how the NASDAQ doesn't want to push up there towards that 240 level, right? 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 Get me filled, motherfuckers! Get me filled! Get me filled! Yee! 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 Up there to the 240s. But Patrick can never tell us what to do! Well, guys, we just talked about this exact thing happening. The dollar. Rewind the tape. Rewind the fucking tape. Put the tape back on the board. Put it back on the board. Look at that. So the dollar got stuck, right? We had the sell-off. Those numbers came out. We dumped right here. We pushed back up in there. That turns into resistance. DXY, dollar going down. I'm fucking Picasso over here. Dollar bill, Picasso. And then look at the push back up there. My entry. I took profit early, obviously. I'm going to take profit early. That's part of the plan, right? I take profit early. Story of my life. But we basically got this push back above this candle right here for the reversal right there. So, Patrick, you never tell us. You never tell us. All right, there it is, up there to the 50s. If I had $1 for every time I could have held a position for another 10 points, I'd be a fucking millionaire, by the way. I'd be a fucking millionaire, if you know what I mean. But hey, that's trading, my friends. So, there. Boom. Just turn it off now. Walk away. Can I get some W's? Can I get some W's in the chat? The Alchemist. Guys, I will literally ban every fucking person. I'll ban every fucking person from the chat. There will be nobody left in the chat at a certain point. I got no problem with that. I will ban anybody. I'll ban the people that are paying to watch. God! I'll ban everybody. Everybody! We got so many W's. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. We are live. We're getting the breakout there. There it is. Right here. It's happening. Somebody said ego. Guys, it's my this is my it's my YouTube channel. right? It's my YouTube channel, so I can do and I can say whatever the fuck I want. This is not like this is not like PBS, you know, government sponsored, paid, you know, educational channel. I have no responsibility to do anything. There is no responsibility here. Dylan, guys, I can help you out. I will help anyone in the chat that needs a little bit of help right now. Don't worry. Ban, bang, gone. It don't hurt me. People think that like it hurts me when I ban them, but it don't. It just makes me feel better. It makes me feel better. It's you know, like a point on the board. I just get a point every time I ban somebody. Boom. Boom. Winner. How many points am I getting today? I'm up to like 300 bans today. Jesus, you want to get banned? Gone. No problem. Anthony Herrera, ban you next. Banned. Congratulations. I got you. No problem. Do not. Yeah, you want to get banned? I mean, hey, by the way, you know you never come back from the ban, right? You know that, people. I'm just letting you guys know. You guys know that if you get banned, you never come back. Am I losing followers? Probably. I go live every morning at 9 a.m. Every day I'm hustling. All right. Now what happens? Now we chop. Choppity chop, Mr. Chop Chop. We ran into the VWAP on the SPY. We pushed back up here. ES right into a key level. This moves back down to the 220s. And then that pivot point down there, 206s. Let's see. Or they're going to put in a higher low. They really got to defend this level. I think price closing back down into here sends us lower. But if we can defend this 40 level, we got to flip this little 52 area right there. We got to flip that. Need to flip that there. You can see that 252 level acting as a resistance right there. We got to flip that. We got stuck there earlier as well at the 60s, so. See if the NASDAQ's going to want to push 60s there. NASDAQ's trying to put in a higher low here off that bottom there. The dollar starting to get some push back up here. We need that dollar to do similar move to earlier. Maybe it pushes back up here and then sells down again. DXY here. Dollar bills, DXY. If the NASDAQ can hold here, 30s, we want to basically keep that price action above the 30s here for this higher low, right? We're thinking about like, what's this chart look like As of right now, we're trying to put in a higher low here. But if we start to get back down into this level, I think we would then move down. So be careful. If you're long, basically you want to see this 30 area get respected. You want to respect that 30 area. And then flip right through that 50s there next. Flip it right through there. Kind of interesting too when you look at that little like trend line there from earlier, how obviously I drew that on there, but like it's just kind of interesting how market pushed down and then gets kind of like stuck right at that trend line from earlier. Interesting. NASDAQ trying to get some relief here. We need that dollar to sell. Dollar's just not wanting to get down there right now. So that's keeping the NASDAQ subdued here. The dollar can sell back down here. NASDAQ is getting really tight there at the 40-30 level. Bull flag breakout looking. Bull flag breakout looking, boys. She's a looking. Get through that 52, 53 level. Things get going here. We got the setup here. 2-minute chart right now. There's breakout potential to get up here through the 50s. And this little push up there. I think we gotta flip all this. We gotta get the bulls to get above this level. We're holding the 30s. We're trying to put in this higher low like we just talked about happening. And would you look at it now? She's trying to push, get through the 50s there, and then should just be like a rip to the 60s, I think. If we get through 52s, it should rip to like up into here, 60s. But again, it is it's a hard one because obviously, you know, bigger time frames, there's a lot of resistance here. Higher time frame, we've been very much sell, sell, sell. It's always difficult to pick the exact spot of reversal here. So and again, chopped back down. Let's see where this 2-minute candle closes at. Close right there at the 30s again. And look at that. The dollar now pushing back up. Dollar needs to get stuck. Need that dollar bill stuck. Riley Henderson, why shit on your supporters, brother? Out of the thousands of comments being thrown out there, the ego one really got you upset. I agree. I make myself laugh, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed, but I do make myself laugh sometimes. Just a funny person, what can I say? That's the exact response that he didn't think he was going to get. The guy who likes to take pictures, you just joined. Can you explain to me what your strategy is? Yes. Banned. Hey, would you look at this? The market trying to push. We're chopping around here at the 30, 40s. Can we get back up there towards the 50s? I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. Oh, this has to go now. This is like the perfect fucking chop breakout setup here to get up there through the 50s next. Let's see. Can you take me higher? Oh, God. You ever just like wake up in the morning and you just get excited to live? That's me every day, baby. I wake up 6. I cannot. The problem is I literally wake up every morning at like 5 a.m. and I check my fucking phone to see what time it is every morning. I'm like, fuck, what time is it? I'm like, oh, it's only 5. I'm like, all right, go back to sleep. I go back to sleep, 6 o'clock. I know every day what time it is just by the time, like, way I wake. If I wake up every day, it's like 6 a.m. I'm waking up. 5 a.m., 6 a.m. No matter what I do, I'm waking up. I can stay up until like 3 in the morning and I can still, my brain is ready to go. I got too much FOMO. I got too much FOMO here, boys. Too much FOMO. Right now, the SPY pushing back up towards that VWAP. The NASDAQ VWAP. Where's the fucking VWAP even at? They're 18,320s is the VWAP there, by the way. So we will see what happens here. We put in that higher low here. We're trying to get this push up 53, 57, 60 area. She's gonna go. 50 breaks coming. Put it on the board. Put it on the board, kids. If we don't break 50 right here, I will delete my YouTube channel forever. It has to break right here. I'm going to delete my YouTube forever. I will delete my YouTube channel forever if we don't break 50. Whew. Oh, does that count? We hit 50. Fuck. Come on. Please, NASDAQ, please just do it right here, right now. Oh, God. Just go. I don't want to delete my YouTube. It's been a lot of hard work. It's been a lot of hard work trading over these years. Just go through the 50s. Are you fucking kidding me? It's gonna go through 50s, all right? I'm just like, obviously this is not financial advice, but I'm betting my YouTube channel on the fact that this goes through the 50s here sooner than later. Oh, fuck. Shit! Oh, God. No way. No way it just gets magically stuck at 50 there. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. Market's rigged. It's a scam. Oh, God. What is this? Like, what is happening right now? Come on, dollar, just fucking dump it. Need that dollar to start selling back down here. The NASDAQ, the dollar, it's all just fucking working together right now. The ES just trying to break out here, 45, 52, 45. We need that NASDAQ through the 50s here. If we don't break through the 50s here, sooner than later, I'm going to delete my YouTube channel, and that's not going to be fun. Can I take it back? Can I apologize? I apologize. I wasn't serious about deleting it. I was pretty confident, though, that we're going to break 50. I guess it's time. It's time to delete my YouTube channel. Wow. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places. And we chopped it back down. Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers. Ugh. Dollar popped back up. NASDAQ back to the 30s again. Ugh. Oh, I didn't say what time. That is right. I can wait to see. Are there any good pokey places? I don't know. Have you had any problems with the boat? I don't think so. WT for 245. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. You're doing amazing. Lots of unappreciated people here don't realize how difficult it is to trade on YouTube. Well, you know, luckily I get paid very well for my troubles of doing it. So thank you guys for tuning in. I know I always, you know, crack jokes. I do appreciate you guys supporting the channel. It just gets frustrating because no matter what I do, there's always going to be somebody that's got something to say. So, all right. So pretty much the game plan right now, we want this 30 area to hold, get this push up there through the 50s, right? That's pretty much what we're looking at here. It's gonna go. It is going to fucking go. If it don't go right here, I swear to God, I'll delete my YouTube. I swear to God, I will delete my YouTube right now. 50 broke, I'm done. 50 broke. 25 cents. He's rich. He's rich. He's rich, boys. 51s. 51s. Put him on the board. Put him on the fucking board. Oh, God. It worked. Oh, yeah. Hey, I didn't say how high it was going to go. I just said it was going to break 50. All right, we broke 50. So everybody in the chat should just go ahead and, you know, hit that like button if you haven't already. All right, Mr. 8-Ball, will we go up to 18,300 today? Let's see. Can't say now. What is this? Can't say now. What? Jacob, it went through the 50s. I clearly won the bet. I said the market was gonna break through the 50s here. All right, it broke through the 50s. So 51. I'm not a fucking mathematician, but $1 above 50 is still breaking through the 50s. All right, so the 8-Ball, it don't know if it's gonna go up or it said it can't tell now. Not a good sign. All right, so the NASDAQ has just absolutely stopped here. We're going nowhere fast. We bounced off that 206 pivot point. You got the VWAP up there, 18,300, 318. If we could just get above this 50, 60 level, I think we go to the 300s there next for this reversal now. I mean, at some point, even in a fucking bearish market, even if the markets sell, there's got to be some pops, you know? You got to get some pops here and there. A lot of times during those fucking, during a crash or a sell down, you normally get some very rapid pops, you know, off certain levels. Squeeze some bears at this point, but the market just cannot get above that 50 level strong. We get above the 50 levels, that high on that candle right there, 51 on the 15-minute chart. We got a brand new 15-minute candle here, 13 minutes left on it. I think we got to kind of push up into this 73, 75 level, 80s at least. It could be totally wrong. Or I guess we could also just kind of play out this next move down. Pretty much, if we hold the 30s, we go higher. If we get below the 30s, we make a new low. I mean, I know it's fucking doesn't really help you, but that's pretty much what I'm looking at here. So right now we're just going since 11:20 for the last 20 minutes. We have gone 10 points up and down here off the 30s. So if you bought at 30 and sold at 40, you did that fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 times, you would have made $1,000. All right, testing that 30 area once again. Test, 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 test. Market test. All right, we take out this 30 level. At that point, I guess we're going down. All right, there's your break of the trend line there on the QQQ. No bounce here. At least I'd have to delete my YouTube channel. That would have been bad. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. And see the hourly chart here, just sell, 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 red, 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 red. I mean, very rarely do you see that much fucking, I guess you can, yeah, there's a lot of red there. Straight down right now. What's crazy is if you look at the hourly chart, it's just literally barely retracing there. Barely retracing there. NASDAQ dipping below the dipping below that 30 level. Ten minutes until 11 a.m. obviously. So the NASDAQ absolutely going nowhere. Patrick, I've been noticing that the market making moves an hour from closing. Is this something new in your A's? Not really. It's power hour. From 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, we have always called that power hour. So. I am not in a trade right now. For anybody that's wondering. No trades, waiting and watching. You can see my one little trade back there earlier. We locked in that profit there. So today I'm submitting a payout for 11 more accounts. I submitted 5 payouts yesterday for Apex. So now we've got 11 more accounts that are at 10 days of trading after today. So we'll submit the payout for those as well. So we got big payouts coming, like $33,000 in payouts. And yeah, it's been a battle. It's been an up and down roller coaster. It hasn't been easy, but that's what we're focused on. Do I like this possible short? I don't know. See the dollar right now pushing back up here. So the dollar pushing back up, and that is leading to weakness. Look at that. So the dollar showing us kind of where the NASDAQ is headed. We got 4 minutes here until the 11 o'clock London close. Do you think day trading is sustainable long-term without the use of AI and algos? It seems hard to compete long-term with some sort of automated trading system as a retail trader. I don't know. Stack that moolah. I posted a video yesterday. Kane's cousin Harold, how much of the $33,000 do you keep? Well, I guess I pay taxes on $33,000, but whatever. 35. You get a 30. You get $33,000 paid out, and then you can pay taxes on it or do whatever you want. Do I think this will make a new low? Kind of waiting to see what happens here at 11, if something happens or not right now. It's just hard to get short right here above that pivot point as well, especially when we bounced there earlier. Like if I was going to get short, it would have been, you know, if I thought I was going to go lower, I'd want to be short from up here or, you know, in this area. I wouldn't want to be short right here at the bottom right now. All right, 11 o'clock, see what happens here. If we get this reversal starting. London is finally closed. Maybe it's just been London all day, just been fucking dragging us down. The Euros, man. The fucking Euros are trying to take out America. They're trying to take out America, boys. Anti-American. Fucking London. Dollar's pulling back here. Showing some strength down here at the lows right now. Just trying to be patient. I don't really have any like FOMO or any type of desire to do anything crazy here. I'm already, you know, getting my payouts done today. The market clearly is not gonna make it easy on us. So the last thing I want to do is go and try to force trades and try to make things happen. With the market's not happening, you know, like if it's not going anywhere, like what can I do? Like we talked about yesterday, you got to be able to identify, you know, your setups to know what you trade and trade that. If it doesn't work out, don't fucking trade it. Don't feel like you have to be putting trades on constantly. You know, there's that push back off the lows. Like I said, I didn't want to get short, you know, down here at the bottom with that pivot point. That was right at 11 o'clock here, this reversal candle. So we had the London close, and now we just push back up there towards the 30s again. And just can't really get any continuation out of this level here for now. So dollar starting to pull back again. The ES pulled back to that kind of key level as well. Ugh, man. I think I'm just gonna walk away, go Chipotle. I'm up on the day right now. What is that? 2,000, 2,3. That's 6,000 plus about 10 grand on the day with the multiple accounts with Apex here. So it's okay to walk away. Small day. Small profits add up. Let me tell you. I will tell you that $33,000 payout. Small profits add up. I posted a video yesterday talking about some of the thought process and all that stuff as well. If you guys didn't check it out, make sure you check it out later. I kind of talked about, you know, what I needed to work on, how I needed to do it, and all that fun stuff. So the whole video is on the channel right now on YouTube. So if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, you know what to do. But I definitely want you guys to check it out if you can. Link there in the chat. And yeah, so link in the chat if you want to check it out. I think we might have dropped the $100 winner on only prop firms today. Let me see. We got the $100 a day winner. Kevin M, winner today. Yeah, we actually just dropped it. So let me pull that up here. You can see. Right now, Kevin M won $100. Make sure you check it out. It's free to enter right now. Onlypropfirms.com. $100 every day. That's right. We just give you $100. Maybe not, you know, you get a chance to win. But honestly, the last time I checked, it wasn't that many people actually signed up. So sign up today. A link down below or just onlypropfirms.com. We've got the economic calendar on there as well. Gives you all the hottest news and all that fun stuff. You can see like today, kind of breaking down. We had Jolt's job openings and just all that fun stuff. You can actually filter it pretty well too with like only showing the USA numbers and vice versa. So if we look here, important numbers for the rest of the week. April 4th, we've got initial jobless claims. And then on the 5th, we've got non-farm payrolls. And then next week, we got core CPI. So lots of action. Looking like tomorrow, national employment, S&P Global PMI numbers coming out. Onlypropfirms.com. Check out the economic calendar. It's free. It's there. We've got all the breakdowns, all the greatest stuff to learn. Also, we can check out the true cost of funding as well. You can see the actual cost of each company based on how many resets and all that, and kind of break down which one works best for you. Right now, the NASDAQ still holding there at the lows. Do we go? Oh, buddy. All right, so at least we stayed out of the shorts down there at the bottom for now. The dollar kind of got stuck there, pulled back. I'm always keeping an eye on the DXY. DXY here on the 5-minute chart. We got that pivot point right there. The pivot points work for the dollar just as much as they work for everything else. So look at the dollar bill stuck there at the pivot now, pulling back here, starting to push up here on the NASDAQ. So up there to the 30s. So there it is. I mean, nice little, I don't want to say I told you so, but I feel like, hey, the best part here is even if you didn't take that long off the lows, at least you avoided getting short down there at the lows. So, there you go. How many billions of dollars? I only made 10,000. DXY is the one I use. This one right here. US dollar currency index. CFD there. I think there's multiple ones, but I use this one. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. There we go. This could be the move here. Ooh. Would you be trading this if you hadn't already gotten payouts? Probably. Up there to the 250s. Hey, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I told you so, but I do want to point out the fact of what we learned here, right? We learned a great lesson, right? Great lesson. Again, reminding ourselves, what do we not do? Well, we don't get short at the fucking pivot point. Really, especially when we bounced off there early. We got a lot of stuff going on there. It's just really hard to get short right there. If I was looking to get short for this move down, I'd probably be, waiting for this to get below pivot and then move down there. So look at it. I mean, that was a nice little move either way. Who took that trade? Who got long? Narif, you said you got short earlier. Where'd you get short at? Hey, if you're going to call out that you're getting short and you don't fucking say when you get blown up, I don't think that's fair. That's not fair. I mean, You had the ES as well. One thing I want to point out too with the ES, right? The ES did not make a new low there at 11 o'clock in this time frame, right? So especially with the ES holding there, again, kind of giving you confidence with that. LL just passed 4 $50,000 evaluations on that long. Guess what, my friend? Tomorrow you're getting funded with Apex. If you guys haven't already, it's 80% off. It's the last day. You can get funded in just one day with Apex right now. So it's 80% off for the life. Have fun paying the activation fee, Leo said. All these prop firms have activation fees. And if you think about it, actually Apex's activation fee is a lot cheaper than the other prop firms that are out there. So there are other prop firms out there that are charging $150, $170, $200. The 50K activation fee with Apex is $100. So I don't know. I mean, it's just funny because people get so caught up, right? People get so caught up in trying to basically, you know, I'm trying to get the cheapest possible deal. But like, honestly, when you think about it, like, what really is the cheapest I mean, are you really that worried about $5, $10, whatever it is? Like, if you look here, right? Let's look at this. So right now, different prop firms that are out there. This is basically the cost of trading through a prop firm for 2 months. You got 2 months of trading plus the activation fee and then a reset fee as well. I think that reset fee is a little off, but let's just say this true cost of funding with Apex is $270. All right, $270. And then you look, you go through here. I mean, after you do a reset, after you do all that, it adds up pretty quickly. So, I mean, even my funded futures, they have the reset fees, activation fees. You know, I think people that sit here and try to figure out what is the cheapest possible deal ever, like, is it really, are we, you know, is it worth nickel and diming $5, $10, you know? So. Darren, would you encourage lifetime or monthly? I guess it really comes down to how confident you are that you're not going to blow up. So, I don't know. I always thought it was funny how people got so caught up, right? People got so caught up in like trying to get the best deal and you know, like, but like, I'm trying to get paid out $33,000, $40,000. Am I really worried about the $100 activation fee? No, I'm not. I'm worried about the fucking money, baby, money. If I get paid out twice a month, full size, that's $80,000 basically. So I'm not going to stress over the little fees here and there. Darren Brown, I already answered your question. Would you encourage lifetime or monthly? I think it really comes down to your personal preference. Babar Bag also passed Apex. Stack the moolah, small thinking. What's the small thinking? That I'm not going to stress about fucking $20 when I'm trying to make $80,000? Well, what's small thinking? Like, how am I thinking small? I also want to make very clear, you know, all these other prop firms and other live streams and people on YouTube, they're going to talk and they're going to say exactly what they want to say for you guys to basically believe them, right? They're going to be like, hey, you know, we have your best interests. We want to take care of you. Everyone's got something to say, you know? So, hey, there is it's simple, right? The biggest argument, you can make an argument all you want, but it's very simple. At the end of the day, at the very end of the day, how do prop firms, every prop firm in the space, how does every prop firm in the space make money? Why? How do they make money? Off of people losing. So they can sit there all day long and, you know, post motivational quotes and talk to you and, you know, tell you how they have their best year. They want you to win, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, the only way that your company makes money is if traders lose. So like, I think it's a little disingenuous to sit there, you know, on social media and tell everybody that that your biggest priority in life is making sure that traders, you know, don't gamble and don't lose. So don't they trade copy your winning trades? I mean, let's just say, I'm not going to get all deep into it, but I know the financials, and yeah, the amount of money that companies in the prop firm space make from copy trading your trades. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I just think it's funny because like everybody wants to be like act like they're doing something good for you, but you know, they're not. And the nice thing I think about Apex is Apex gives you a very kind of like, it's like, look, this is what you can do. We're going to pay you out. We paid out millions of dollars. It's like being a professional fucking, I don't know, trading through a prop firm. At the end of the day, if you go to the casino and you make money at the casino, you know that the casino has the fucking odds in their favor, right? You know that people go to the casino and they end up losing money. Like, you know that the reason that the money that you're getting from the casino is from other people losing. And you know, the prop firm, that's just the realization. It's not to say that prop firms are a scam. It's just you got to understand the business model, you know? So why not copy trade? There must be one good trader. Yeah, but I mean, if the problem is if you're like a really good trader, you would probably just trade your own money. Apex does copy trade. Apex copy trades funded traders. I have heard that. I don't know exactly. No one knows exactly what's going on, but I would say the majority of the money that comes from a prop firm comes from people losing. And that's just the honest opinion. You know, that's not even an opinion. That's just the honest fact. The business model itself lives and survives off of people losing, you know? It's honestly, the prop firm space is better odds than having a casino. Like if I was going to open a casino, I would just open a fucking prop firm because 90% of people lose. So like I'll just start a prop firm where I just bet against everybody losing, you know? Hey, like it's guaranteed. I can't lose. That's the thing though. I think there's a difference between a scam. Like if you look at what a prop firm is and then you look at what a scam is, I would say a scam is like buying a cryptocurrency that some kid made in his mom's basement. And he says that it's going to go to $1,000 and then buying it at 10 cents and then it goes to zero. Like that's a scam. But if you really look at what a prop firm is, it's not a secret, right? You understand this is how it works. If you pay in and you blow up, that your money, you know, like it's a big difference. Same thing as like going to casino. People go to casino, they know that there's a very, very good chance they're going to lose money, but they still go and they do it. So that's it. Then how did Skilled Funded Trader close? Skilled Funded Trader closed because they ran out of money to pay the traders. Because they were running too many discounts. They were doing too much shit. You know, like I don't know exactly what their business model is, but at the end of the day, the reason they ended up losing is because they were doing Forex and it just didn't work. The code is PW. Lost 100K evaluation today while you just needed $400 to pass. Oh, I've been there, my friend. I know exactly how that feels. Apex runs lots of discounts. I don't think you have to worry because at the end of the day, I mean, they're paying out millions. They've been in business for a long time. I think they got plenty of volume to stay in business. So. But doesn't everyone eventually get profitable? No, they don't. They don't. That's the problem. Like I would say, you know, majority of people that day trade, they're never going to be profitable. Even if they do it for their whole entire lives, they'll never be profitable. It's just the truth. It's not just like trading is not something that you just keep doing and doing forever until you lose all your money. I would say a majority of people, most people stop trading after like 3 or 4 months, maybe 6 months. So. So you don't believe in profitable trader? No, I believe there are profitable traders, but majority, 90%. But the funny thing is, 90% of people lose in every industry, restaurants, weight loss, everything. Like there's every single industry that people build a business that it's the same exact stats. 90% of restaurants fail. 90% of small businesses fail. It has nothing to do with trading. It has to do with people, right? If trading was impossible, well then 10% of the people in the world wouldn't do it. So think about that. Like 90% of people fail at everything. Going to be an NFL football player, going to fucking lose weight, you know, whatever goals, like 90% lose. So 90% of poker players lose. You know, I mean, it is what it is. Look at the QQQ here, though. Little double bottom pivot point right there. The QQQ pivot point lining up with the ES. I mean, the NASDAQ pivot point there as well. So 10% of the fishermen catch 9% of the fish. Oh, I mean, that's a fact. I would say, you know, I do the fishing tournaments and I would say, you know, 90% of the people never going to win a fishing tournament. People still do it though, hoping. Stack the moolah. How do you get the pivot points? Right there. Go to the indicators. Type in pivot points standard. Pivot points standard. How'd you do today, PW? 10,000. People still get married? I would say fucking most marriages now, what is like 60%? 60% of marriages now fail. Just life, man. People are gonna fail. It is what it is. At the end of the day, all I know is that Apex basically gives people a way to make money without having to risk, you know, $100,000 of their own capital. If you think it's a scam, hey, that's, you know, that's your belief. You get to have that belief. That's the great thing about it. We live in a world now where you can have your own beliefs. You don't have to, you know, hate on everyone else's beliefs. But I think it's pretty obvious that you got to just see the bigger picture here. Be realistic with yourselves. I try to be realistic myself sometimes. I ask myself sometimes, like, Patrick, you know, like you think about it. If I look back at my life and I think about like when I was younger, I'm like, man, like I'm making over $200,000 a month, $300,000 a month now. And I'm like, there was a point in time in my life where I was making $80,000 a year, $90,000, $100,000 a year as a film or editor. That was a year. I worked an entire year to make that money. Now I'm doing that in a month. It's pretty crazy. But I also ask myself, like, at what point am I gonna like be like, hey, is this enough? Can I live comfortably off $200,000 a month? I don't know. I don't know if I can actually. It's fucked. Do you trade one account at a time with Apex, or do you trade copy across accounts? So basically, I have 5 accounts that I trade like aggressively with like maybe 5 to 10 contracts per account. I trade a little bit more aggressively in those accounts. And then I've got 11 accounts that I trade, and I trade normally just like 1 or 2 contracts. It's kind of, I don't know why, but it's like, I think it's nice to like break it up a little bit. That way you're not going all in, you know, all the time. So, did you pay $85 or $150 for the Apex? I paid what, $30, $28. Now that you put in a payout, you have to trade for another 10 days before being able to put in for another payout. Correct. Do you trade micros? I trade minis. How much do you make on average on the accounts where you trade 1 to 2 contracts? I normally make around $5,000 across 11 accounts. So like I try to aim for like $5,000 in profit. I paid $105. It's $105 for the activation for the 50K. Can you pass easily if you buy the 250K account or the 25K accounts? I mean, I wouldn't know about easily, but I would say the 50K accounts are easily, the 50K Apex accounts are the easiest to pass because of the drawdown, right? That's really what it comes down to. It's, you got to look at the drawdown to, let's just say, like, for example, if you think about it, right? What's the drawdown look like here? What's the drawdown look like? I pulled this. So, here we go. All right, so if you look, so like the 50K account, what I like about it is look at the, right, look at the profit goal, it's 3,000. The trailing threshold is 2,500 for the 50K account. Whereas if you look at the 75K account, look at the profit goal versus trailing threshold, and then look at the 100K. But what's interesting is if you look at the 150K, right? Let's look at the 150K here. Look at the difference in the profit versus the trailing. So you have a $5,000 trailing drawdown, but you have a $9,000 profit target. So that's a $4,000 difference between the profit goal and the trailing drawdown there. Where when you go and look at the 50K account, I mean, the 25K account's the best in terms of the actual one-to-one there, but you just don't get a trade enough size. Whereas the 25K account, you get 4 contracts or 40 micros. The 50K account is 10 contracts, $3,000 profit target with only a $2,500 trailing drawdown. So I think the 50K account is easily your best bang for your buck when it comes to Apex. For getting funded, because I thought about it too, right? The big thing for me was if I looked at like my trading, when I was trading, how many contracts was I trading? Like how many contracts? Well, I wasn't trading fucking 17 contracts per account. So I'm like, well, I don't really need to be able to trade 17 contracts. Trust me, I've done it. I've traded 17 contracts across fucking 10 accounts. I've done it. 100%. It was like 170 contracts. I've done it and it didn't work out for me. So I was like, wait. What we need to do is just slow it down. Just slow it down. Let's go to the 50Ks. Let's hit that. Because really, the nice thing too is with the 50K account, it's, you only really need what? Was that like a 12-point move to get $3,000 on 10 contracts? What's the math on that? How many points do you need with 10 contracts? 15? The trailing drawdown, though, I want to make it very clear. The trailing drawdown, people get so caught up with the fucking trailing drawdown. But guys, once you're past the buffer, once you make, you know, $2,000 in the the PA account, the trailing drawdown goes away. And then what happens is, like, I have some accounts where my total, like my balance in those accounts is, I got one account, I got 176,000. So I've got $26,000 worth of drawdown before this payout happens. Right? Like that's pretty good. Right? That's pretty good. Right? Pretty good, I feel like. Like, look at some of these accounts. This account right here, I got 176,000. Those 150K accounts. I got $26,000 in drawdown now. There's no daily loss limit, right? There is no daily loss limit, by the way. You don't get kicked out of your account if you lose 3,000. So realistically, I mean, I could lose, I don't know, $10,000 and still not lose the account. I mean, this account right here has got 15,000 in it in profit. So I basically have a $10,000 max loss on that account now. All these accounts got 5,000, almost 6,000. So everybody bitches and complains about the trailing drawdown, but to be honest, like that's the least of my worries, really, to be 100% honest. The trailing drawdown is the least of my worries. So, but like I said, once you get past the buffer, my max loss on those accounts now is basically just 50,000. If you like my the only way that I lose these accounts is if I go back below $50,000. So I don't want to jinx it, right? Like I really don't want to fucking jinx it here, but I don't really see any reason that I should ever lose, you know, these accounts. And now I fucking jinxed it, but like I shouldn't, right? Like in theory, I really shouldn't ever lose those accounts unless I just do something totally fucking stupid, which I have been known to do stupid stuff. I have failed plenty of accounts, correct. After 3 months of profit as well, I will be able to withdraw as much profit as I want. Pat, when was the last red month that you had? I don't know. Last red month? I don't know. I've had plenty of red days. I don't know about red month. Is 176,000 the most you ran an account up? No, I had a couple 150K accounts that I ran up to I think like 190,000. So I had like a $30,000 or $40,000 risk on them, but I blew those up. Fuck. That was also when I was trading like a full size all the time. So bad idea. That's why I've stopped. Hey, would you look at it? Would you just look at it? Off of the 18,200s now, pushing back up there. Good thing we did not get short down here at the lows. I don't know. You remember that? Do you think swing trader scalping is better? I don't know what that means. The ES is pushing up. The NASDAQ is pushing up. The Dow is moving down. The dollar is starting to push back down. I think that maybe NASDAQ kind of runs into some resistance here. Let's see if the pivot point gets back above this 104 level, or the dollar gets back above that. So what is the newest thing you have learned that would help other traders? I would say just take profit early. Honestly, like it sounds stupid, but don't get greedy. You know, like put a fucking trade on, take profit. That's really all. Like, you know, that's what you gotta really understand. You know, the market, it can always go higher, 100%. You know, the market really can. It can always go higher. You know, like this trade here, I took a long from the 218s, covered there at the 30, or sold there at 33. Look, it went all the way to the 70s. You know, could I have held it for longer? Maybe. Maybe I could have, but I don't know. Nothing wrong with just taking profit. And I think in the past, a lot of times I was so focused on, you know, trying to hit home run trades every single time. I wanted to have those big profit days and just, how do you deal with consistency rule? Oh, that's the least of my worries. So like, think about it like this with the consistency rule. All right, I've got $26,000 in profit in that account. If I times it by 0.30, that would mean that the most that I can make in one day, I gotta make sure that none of my profit days are over $7,800, which I know that my biggest profit day is only $3,000 in that one account. So the 30% rule, I think people get so caught up on that, but really it's just about consistency. So, all right, the NASDAQ pulling back here. I'm interested to see what happens because what we have now is very interesting setup here. A couple of different interesting setups. We've got this move here on the, I don't like how, see how the dollar put in that higher low for now. So that kind of leads me to think that the dollar can start to push back up here. So we will see. The trend line here is basically just showing this like trend on that. It popped up with the Lux Algo indicator there. So we do have that kind of, you know, double bottom Wieland setup there. But obviously, when we look at the bigger time frame, you got to look at the bigger time frame here. So not there. Still very much bearish on the bigger time frames. We missed the PW who wanted to make 70K a day. Now not more than 7K. I made over 7K today. What are you talking about? I've made like $20,000, $30,000 like every day for the last like a week. The fuck you talking about? What are my thoughts about Steven Ducks? Never trust anyone who first language is not English. That might sound very messed up to say, but that's one of my rules in life. Never go into business with anyone who doesn't speak English first language. Nothing against anyone who doesn't speak English, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to make sure that if I have to work with someone that like I can understand what they're saying. I don't want any miscommunication. They might speak a different language, and then all of a sudden, you know, they're like, Patrick, I'd like it to go down. And I'm like, what do you mean? And then I go short, and all of a sudden, the market goes up. And he's like, I said I like it to go up, down. No, not good. So, how do you learn to deal with your losses? In your video yesterday, you talked about consistency in losses. What I've learned to deal with is the fact that if I blow up my account, I lose everything, right? If I lose everything, well, then it's fucking, the game is over. So I gotta basically like, I try to keep a mental kind of like, all right, like I know that I can survive. I can survive $1,000 loss. I can survive, you know, but I cannot survive a $30,000 or $40,000 loss across all those accounts. So how does the ban hammer factor into trading? It just gets me fucking pumped up, baby. I think honestly, sometimes the biggest issue with the live stream is the fact that I get, You know, like I want to prove people wrong sometimes on it. Like that might be my biggest issue with the live stream. Wanting to like prove people wrong in the chat. It probably is the terrible, terrible way to trade, but like I just like to prove people wrong, you know? When people are like, it's a short, I'm like, I get too caught up. It's not the ego. It's just the fact that like 90% of traders lose and the majority of people in the chat lose money. So when I see someone in the chat literally saying that it's going to go down, 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 yeah, you know, it's like, well, is that guy wrong? Probably. So like, I'm right. You know, it's like easy. It's a battle. Do I overtrade because of streaming? I would say I probably trade less on stream than I do off stream, which is also a bad thing. You know, like even that trade earlier, I took that short earlier. Whatever, yeah, what was it? I took a short earlier here and I ended up just like getting out of it way too quick. Because it was more of like, I just got caught up in like the issue of being like, I didn't want to be wrong, right? I think that was my problem. Like on this trade right here, you can see I shorted right there, 5 contracts across the 6 accounts right there. So I was short 5 contracts across 6 accounts. So like 30 contracts short. And I was basically, I got short for that break below this level there. And then it popped down here. It actually got all the way to the 20s. I ended up basically changing the screen on the live stream. And as soon as I did, it fucking popped back up. And I was like, oh, fuck. And I ended up getting out for a profit. Where, like, why? Like, why did I get out for a profit there? I don't know. It was a bad idea. So, the live stream can definitely fuck with my mental for sure. Because then it's like, you know, if you're wrong, then everybody in the fucking chat's gonna be like, I told you so. I told you, Patrick. Darren Brown, always appreciate. Took a long on the NASDAQ at the bottom, up 500 bucks. Let's go. Do you ever show live entries? Yes, I've showed so many live entries. So what was the thing with that 100K profit day from the news? That was, I told you in the video, that was evaluations. It was 10 evaluations. I literally said that in the video. I do not have a, there, so. Futures broker for a personal account. Check out Optimus Flow. Optimus Flow. Tell them Patrick sent you. Optimus Futures. They got the, I think probably the best setup there. I think it's optimusfutures.com. Yeah. If you're looking to trade not in a prop firm, right there. What platform should you choose? I use Tradeovate just because it's the easiest to use. I don't love it, but so. Are you still gonna fight Danny? No. I'm not. I'm not 15. If some little jit on Instagram says I'm a pussy, like, okay. Oh, he got me. Stop it. Stop it, please. Stop. Please stop it. All right. I'm going to go Chipotle. The market is going nowhere. So. Tell Danny to fucking stick his head up his ass and fight for air. That's what I would say. Do you ever have your trading account up while entering trades? Yes. What are you on about? Hobo, yes. All right, so the NASDAQ back up there to the opening range. And guess what? Just moving on back down now. So it's time to walk away. This ain't it, my friends. Think about it. I told y'all earlier this morning. Look at that move overnight. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, there's just nothing to do here. Chris, is this your first payout for Apex? Yes. Fucking A. Same questions all day, every day. But yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? The funny thing is, like I said earlier, if it was 9:30, let's say this was the 9:30 open, right? 9:30 open was right there, and the market moved all the way down to here. Would you not be like, okay, I'm done. That was awesome. Great. So it was definitely a very volatile overnight move, and now we're just chopping around stuck there. Heath, would you be open to doing a trading competition? Why? Like, why? What does that do? What, you know, like, what does it do? At the end of the day, like, just get fucking paid. Like, getting paid is the competition. You know, like, that's literally, that's what it is. Like, getting paid is the fucking competition. So NASDAQ moving back down here from the 280s back to the 240s, right back down. So I'm walking away. You can see the dollar's still trying to hold up here. We're looking to see if the dollar is going to try to put in a higher low here and try to push back up to that pivot point there. Yeah, time to walk away, take my payouts and get paid. So paid, proving all idiots dead wrong. I like that. I like that. That's nice. I like that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe button. We'll be back here for Wednesday, Wild Wednesdays. Hopefully we get some better action, my friends. Hopefully. We only got 541 likes on the stream. If we had 1,000 likes, I would do a giveaway, but people don't want to hit the like button anymore. So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later on. If you haven't already, hit that like button, the subscribe button. Peace to the Middle East. Do-do-do-do-do.